Elon Musk's support for right-wing politics extends across at least 18 countries. His influence is not just limited to the United States, but has a global reach that affects political landscapes in various regions. From endorsing right-wing demonstrations in Brazil and Ireland, Musk has shown a keen interest in shaping political narratives that align with his views. These endorsements have often emboldened local right-wing movements, giving them a significant boost. To meeting with conservative leaders in Argentina and Italy, Musk's influence is far-reaching. These meetings are not just photo ops, they often result in strategic alliances that can shift political dynamics in these countries. His social media platform, X, has complied with censorship requests from right-wing leaders in India and Turkey. This compliance has raised eyebrows and questions about the ethical implications of such actions. Is Musk prioritizing business interests over freedom of speech? Critics argue that Musk's wealth gives him undue political influence without elected legitimacy. They point out that his financial power allows him to bypass traditional democratic processes, effectively giving him a seat at the political table without the consent of the governed. While some leaders accuse him of meddling in domestic politics, others see him as a strategic ally. This duality makes Musk a polarizing figure in global politics, admired by some and vilified by others. Others see him as a strategic ally. These alliances often come with their own set of controversies, as they can lead to policy changes that favor Musk's business interests. This duality raises questions about the impact of his involvement on democracy and human rights. Can a single individual wield so much power without undermining democratic institutions? The debate is ongoing and highly contentious. Interestingly, Musk's actions mirror accusations against George Soros, who has long been a target of right-wing criticism. Both men are billionaires with significant political influence, yet they are treated very differently by the public and the media. Yet he receives little criticism from the far right. This discrepancy raises questions about media bias and the criteria used to judge political influencers. While Soros is vilified for his philanthropic efforts, which often support liberal causes, Musk's direct control over media platforms and political engagement is often praised by the same groups. This contrast is stark and telling. Musk's direct control over media platforms and political engagement is often praised by the same groups. This praise is not just limited to his business acumen, but extends to his political stances, which resonate with right-wing ideologies. Musk's companies like SpaceX and Tesla have received substantial government contracts, amplifying his political reach. These contracts not only boost his business, but also give him leverage in political circles, making him a key player in policy discussions. Despite his controversial actions, including support for authoritarian figures, Musk continues to be a polarizing figure. His support for these leaders often comes under scrutiny, but rarely affects his standing among his right-wing supporters. The right wing continues to laud him. This unwavering support highlights the deep ideological alignment between Musk and his right-wing admirers. This disparity in criticism highlights a double standard in how billionaire influence is viewed. While some billionaires are scrutinized for their political activities, others like Musk are often given a free pass, raising questions about fairness and accountability. While Soros faces backlash for his liberal advocacy, Musk is celebrated for his right-wing alignments. This contrast is not just about political ideology, but also about how influence is perceived and judged. Musk is celebrated for his right-wing alignments, revealing a bias in critique. This celebration is often accompanied by a narrative that paints him as a visionary, further solidifying his influence. Revealing a bias in critique, this bias is not just limited to media coverage, but extends to public perception, making it a complex issue to navigate. So, what does this mean for the future of global politics? The influence of billionaires like Musk could reshape political landscapes in ways we can't yet fully comprehend. Only time will tell as Musk continues to wield his influence on the world stage. His actions will undoubtedly be a subject of intense scrutiny and debate for years to come.